Hello Archons, and welcome back to episode number 10 of KeyForge versus the Keyraken. Let's carry on with our discovery. So I've just literally played game number 9 with the Archon that is known as Lunchtime. I don't think I can beat that deck name. That is absolutely hilarious. Well, we have 3 decks remaining, so there is still the possibility of finding something even more funny than that. Now, whether it will have the ability to defeat the Keyraken as fast as Lunchtime did remains to be seen. Because, yeah, winning the Keyraken turn like 3 or 4 was quite unexpected. Anyway, now we have Bialastock the Perturbed. Oh, all right, so Bialastock the Perturbed. Let's see what you can do. We've got Unfathomable, Star Alliance, and Shadows. So hopefully there'll be a nice load of Star Alliance that can do some good stuff. I like me a good Star Alliance. Okay, and by the way, like obviously this video is coming out a few days after the previous one, but there's still the sound of music going on just in front of me, so once again, don't be surprised if I start singing, humming, or if you actually hear the movie in the background. Alright, Bialastock the Perturbed. What kind of perturbing things are you gonna show us today? Light of the Archons. Brain Drain. Rocketeer Triska. Yay. Efficiency. Horrid Sinan. Call of the Void. Monty Bank. Okay. I guess I would say that's a decent starting hand. Oh yeah, like the choice of coloring here is a little unfortunate, I would say, because they're so close together. Like the middle bar is purple, so sometimes a bit difficult when I shuffle. Like I have to hold my cards like this, but it's very not comfortable for me to see the house icon, so I just have them like that. That's how it is. So anyway, well, not actually a great start, because I don't want to do that. Well, it's not worth doing at this point. Okay, let's mulligan. Alright, let's do this. Sparkfist. One-Eyed Willa. Call of the Void. Horrid Cope. Okay, so yeah, Unfathomable it is. Alright, so let's play Call of the Wild just for the Amber. And then we'll have Horrid Sparkfist, Cope. Make it so. Lieutenant Valmart, yay! Key cost control, another Horrid Sinan. Selective Preservation, yes. Choose a creature of each power value, destroy each creature not chosen. Mutagenesis Researcher, woohoo, yay! So we've got a few announcements right there. Okay, Keyraken, emergence. Destroy one of my artifacts and exhaust 3 of my creatures. So that's action. And action discarded because of cope. Already doing some work for me, cope. Thank you. Keyraken Reaps. Okay. Alright, so let's go Star Alliance. Okay, let's start by discarding. Yeah, discard selective preservation. Let's do a make it so. Make it so. Gain 1 ember. Choose a house. Let's choose Star Alliance. Yes, Rocketeer Triska. Add it to my hand and trigger this effect again. Star Alliance. Yes. Lieutenant Cacao. Okay, Star Alliance. Oh wow, I shuffled my deck good. Star Alliance? Ah, not this time. Francis the Economist. Alright. Oh wow! A 3-card make it so. Unseen. Incredible. Jeez. Okay, so... alright. Let's do some things. So we got Triska, so her neighbor will enter play ready. So which one would be relevant to put as neighbor of Triska? Oh, we could do Valmart. So first of all we need to raise the tide for her ability to be relevant. So let's spend 2 ember and raise the tide. There we go. Then let's play a card next to Cope to protect Cope. Then the Light of the Archon. Do we put it on Cope to make Cope a bit bigger? That card is really good, so yeah, let's do that. Without knowing more of what's inside the deck, obviously that might not be the best choice, but yeah, well. Okay. Okay, I think we'll put Lieutenant Valmat next to Cacao, so that he's taunted. And then we'll do Triska and the Mutagenesis Researcher, who will reap. Okay. Oof. That was a ridiculous amount of cards in one turn. Okay, Francis. Walk the plank. If your opponent has no ember, deal 4 damage to a creature, otherwise steal 1. Hornswoggle. Use an enemy artifact. And a stunner. Set stunners to stun. Yep. Okay, so 2 cards for the Keyraken. Tide down. 1 ember. Put 1 of my creatures on the bottom of my deck. Okay, well, let's put Mutagenesis Researcher at the bottom, I don't care. And then we have some space next to Rocketeer Triska. The tide is high, so then the Keyraken archives 1 adventure card. And a Lashing Tentacle. Okay. The Keyraken, oops. That is the turn of the Keyraken. Too easy, too easy. Okay, so we've got big... I think, yeah, what would be relevant here is... Well, we could go Unfathomable. The tide is high, so there's no sense triggering Valmat at this point. And I don't have any Star Alliance creatures to play. Yeah, let's just go use our board with Unfathomable. So let's put a Horrid Sinan over here. Then... let's use that Horrid Sinan to fight the Lashing Tentacle. So that is 3 damage back on Horitsinen. Lashing Tentacle is destroyed and deals 3 to the Keyraken. Yeah. Then Cope will reap. And then, well, it's not really worth fighting the Keyraken, so let's just reap with the other 2. Get some Ember going. There we go. Get to 5. Alright. Maybe that Light of the Archon might have been better on Spark Fists. In retrospect, that might have been better. For this game, anyway. Brain Drain! Okay. The Keyraken turn. Preternatural Will. If the tide is low, heal 6 damage from the Keyraken. It is high, therefore I gain 3 chains. Bad. That's action. Another action. Discarded because of Cope. And Primordial. Okay. The Keyraken reaps. And archives 1 adventure card. Okay. Okay, I say we continue with Unfathomable at this point, because then I can put that back onto its deck with the Brain Drain, and then yeah, just reap, fight a bit. Yeah, throw the Horrid Sinens at the Keyraken, do some damage. Okay, so Brain Drain, gain 1 Ember, and then I will look at your hand. Ooh, an emergence. Okay, so 3 of my creatures are gonna get exhausted next turn. Alright, the rest of my hand is shadows and 1 stunner, so whatever. Reap with Cope. And then Spark Fist will fight the Keyraken, gnawing at the armor a bit. Then this Horrid Sinan will fight the Keyraken and then get destroyed. But now there's no more armor, so then this Horrid Sinan can fight, deal 4 damage, and take 3 in return. Okay. And now we've got a nice space next to Triska. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shed 1 chain. And I think I will probably go with shadows next turn. Emergence. So yeah, 1 Ember. Destroy 1 of my artifacts. I do not have any. And exhaust 3 of my creatures. Let's exhaust the Unfathomable. And a Shield Arm Taunt. Okay. Then the Keyraken reaps. And archives 1 adventure card. Okay. Okay, so I forge a key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that destroys Primordial. Bye bye. So the Keyraken has currently 7 Ember. I can steal 1. I can steal 2 with One-Eyed Willa, so that is pretty neat. So here we go. Let's play One-Eyed Willa. Ah, hold on. The tide is still high because the Keyraken hasn't advanced yet. So One-Eyed Willa gains Elusive and Skirmish. Then we can put Francis over here. Let's play Hornswoggle just to gain an Ember. Then walk the plank, steal 1. Yep. And then One-Eyed Willa will simply fight the Shield Arm. Does no damage because of the armor, but I steal 1 Ember, preventing the Keyraken from advancing. Okay. And I draw back to 5. So another Horrid Sinan. Wow, swamped with Horrid Sinans in this deck. Never. Another Lieutenant Valmat. Neat. And another Lieutenant Kakar with a draw pip. Okay. And I shed the chain. Quick. Okay. So, Keyraken. Shield Arm. Zealot's Revelation. Shuffle the adventure discard pile into the adventure deck, then the Keyraken archives 3 adventure card. If the tide is high, I may lower the tide instead. Yeah, well, I don't really want the Keyraken to archive 3 cards, so yeah, fine, let's just lower the tide. No big deal. And another creature cannot be played because of the Keyraken Reaps. And the Shield Arm Reaps. Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll go with Starlines. Yep. Yes. Alright, let's keep the side of Rocketeer Triska relatively free and put stuff on the left. So let's start with a Lieutenant Valmat over here. Hold on, no, I need to raise the tide first. Otherwise the keys won't be, the key cost won't increase. Well, there's this one there, but yeah. Okay, so spend 2 Ember to raise the tide. Tweak. Then we play Lieutenant Valmat, so the keys will cost +3. Play a Lieutenant card, draw a card. Monty Bank. And then the stunner. Fight Rip, you may stun a creature. Let's put that on this Lieutenant Valmat here. Okay, 1 Ember. Okay, then I will Rip with Lieutenant Valmat. And I will stun this Shield Arm over here. And then I will Rip with Triska. And yeah, Rip with Kakar. And yeah, that's it. So then I'm at 6, and the Keyraken's advance cost 12. Okay, last chain. Abyssal Zealot. And Curl Up. Love the art. Deal 1 damage to each creature again. 1 Ember for each creature destroyed this way. Cool card. And the Abyssal Zealot, after I raise the tide, capture 2. After my opponent raised the tide, move 2 Ember from Abyssal Zealot to the common supply. Oh yeah, I've played against this thing. It's really annoying. Okay, so we've got a few shadows down there in hand. We'll see what we do next turn. So the Keyraken does not advance because it costs too much. Whirlpool 80 artifact. Okay, 1 Ember. And drag to your doom. Action. Purge my most powerful creature. If the tide is high, I may lower the tide instead. So currently my most powerful creature is Kakar. Yeah, let's just lower the tide. It's fine. Don't want to purge anything. Keyraken Reaps. And Shield Arm Reaps. And this Shield Arm unstuns. Okay. So Keyraken is currently at 10 Ember. Okay. So what options do we have? We've got shadows that will not do a ton. Unfathomable that will allow me to capture 2 when I raise the tide. hold on, I forge a key before I start my turn. Pay 6, forge a key. Okay, so Keyraken only has 2 armor now. Yeah, I think I'll just use my Star Alliance board at this point. And yeah, keep my hand. Alright. So, tired. Reap with Kakao. Oh, although, well, that will not advance the win con towards the Keyraken, but I will make his advancement a lot more expensive. So maybe I will let it advance, but at a cost of +3. Because if next turn I don't play my Star Alliance, then he would advance at 6. So, yeah. Rip with Cacao. Rip with Cacao. Spend 2 Ember to raise the tide. Then let's rip with this Valmart. Then I will stun the shield arm again. And then I will rip with Triska. And I will... Well, I guess I could have ripped with this guy before raising the tide. Let's say I ripped with this Valmat before raising the tide, so that the Keyraken's advance only is 9. Okay. Okay. And then I draw 1 card. Mug. Okay, so I think Shadows is in order next turn. So I'm letting the Keyraken advance for 9. Okay. 2 cards. Swift Current. 2 Ember. And into the Abyss. 1 Ember. Discard my hand and draw 4 cards. Okay, well I don't have a choice, the tide is low, so okay, bye bye hand, quick. And I'm drawing a Lay of the Land. Yay, a Photic Radar. Stir Up Trouble. I like that card. And Diplomat Agung. Yay, that card is super cool. Okay, so I guess we'll carry on with Star Alliance. Okay. So then Keyraken Reaps. Shieldam Reaps. Shieldam and Stuns. And I will stun and exhaust one of my creatures. Yeah, let's stun and exhaust my Cope. I don't care. You just need to be in play, Cope. Okay, and that is Keyraken. So yeah, let's go with Star Alliance. So let's start with the Lay of the Land. Gain 1 Ember. Look at the top 3 cards of my deck, put them back in any order, and then draw a card. We have a Booby Trap, a Hookmaster, and a Seeker Needle. Alright, well, it really doesn't matter because we'll draw them all back. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I don't know, let's just put the Hookmaster on top. Yeah. Whatever. And then I draw the Hookmaster. Okay. Alright. So let's raise the tide. Spend 2 Ember. Raise the tide. We have Diplomat Agung. Let's see. Which creature? I guess One-Eyed Willa would be pretty good to use to steal 1 ember. And yeah, I can start hitting the Keyraken a bit. So let's play Diplomat Agung. Make One-Eyed Willa a Star Alliance on top of Big Shadow. The tide is high, so he's got Elusive and Skirmish. I will fight Keyraken, still 1 ember. And so that's the Keyraken's armor removed. Then let's use this card to fight Keyraken. Quick. Take 3 in return. Let's Reap with Valmar. Let's use this card to fight Keyraken. Another 5 in his face. And 3 back to me. Then Reap with Valmar. And stun this poor shield arm who can't do anything. And then Reap with Triska. Yep, okay. Nice. That's my turn. All primed to forge my 3rd key, although there's the Swift Current that will capture, so that's not gonna happen. 3 cards, I draw 3, so Booby Trap, as we know, Seek a Needle, and Thalassophobia. I remember reading about that card. So announce with a damage beep, play, discard the top 10 cards of your opponent's deck. That's so funny. So yeah, again, matchup dependent. Getting that at the beginning of the game is quite hilarious. In the late game, well, in the mid game, so like when we're about to shuffle, not so great. But that is a fun card. Okay, cool stuff. So Keyraken does not advance. And we carry on slowly but surely. Left in its wake. Exhaust my most powerful creature and each creature I control that shares a house with it. So my most powerful creature is Kakar. Yes, it is. So unfortunately that means all my Star Alliance becomes exhausted. Oh well. And then if the tide is high, which it is, the Keyraken archives 1 adventure card. Yep, and then a Tenacious Arm. Okay, Keyraken Reaps. Shield Arm Reaps. Shield Arm unstuns. Then Whirlpool Eddy stun and exhaust 1 of my creature that is not already stunned. So who will get stunned? Well, we have. I'll say Triska. She just needs to be there. And then Swift Current, the Keyraken's creature with the highest power captures 1 from me. So that's 1 of the shield arms. This one. Okay. Okay, my turn. So we have 3 and 3. The tide is high. So okay, I think we'll go with shadows to deal some damage to the creatures that will, yeah, so that they can blast each other. I've got Booby Trap and Stirrup Trouble, so yeah, that could be quite useful. Yeah, and then I can steal some Ember. Yep, okay. So, Seek a Needle. Tweak. Then in what order do we want? Stirrup Trouble first. So here I can do that to the both shield arms, so that they both deal 6 to each other, so that's 3 and 3 after the armor. And then I can deal 4 damage with 2 splash. Yeah, let's do that. So Stir Trouble, so those two deal, so yeah, well, the order doesn't really matter in the end. But so those two deal 6 to each other. So we've got 3 and 3. And then a booby trap. Can remember. 4 damage to shield arm that is destroyed, and then 2 splash. And that deals 3 to the Keyraken. Okay. Alright, then I can use the One-Eyed Willa to finish up the shield arm. So I get my ember back. Shield arm is destroyed, dealing 3 to the Keyraken. And I steal 1 ember. Pretty loaded here with 9 embers. Okay. And then we no longer have any shadows in hand. Then we have Francis that can... Yeah, no, Francis will just finish up the Tenacious Arm. So we both gain 1 ember. Tenacious Arm is destroyed, dealing another 3 damage to the Keyraken. So we've got 26 damage on the Keyraken currently. Almost there. Okay. And then we draw the another 3 card, Storm Surge with a capture. Can't ready cards in your next turn. Borrow, hehe, I'm gonna take an artifact. And another, no, the one that I had before, that I put at the bottom of my deck, of course. Okay. Lovely. So the Keyraken advances for the second time. And we'll play up to 3 cards, minus whatever Cope does. Defend the Keyraken. Gain 1 ember. Ward the Keyraken. And none of the creatures that are not there. Devour, whole action, go in the discard, and Primordial. Oops. Okay, so the Keyraken reaps and archives 1 adventure card. Then Whirlpool Lady will stun and exhaust 1 of my creatures that is not already stunned. So what have we got? Well, it doesn't matter because I've won the game. Yeah, let's stun, I don't know, Francis. Don't care. And then, so this does not happen. So Swift Current does nothing. Okay, so then I forge my 3rd key, which destroys Primordial. And so yeah, the Keyraken, we can finish it quite easily now. Yeah, it's warded and it's at 26 damage, so just fighting with Sinan will finish it. Let's play what I've got in hand just for fun. So, Storm Surge with a capture. Let's capture on this Valmart. You can't ready card next turn. Thalassophobia. 1 ember, dealing 1 damage to something. I don't know. Let's say we deal 1 damage to... Do I have anything with armor? Yeah, Cope. Has 1 armor. Discard the top 10 cards of my opponent deck, just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is hilarious. Then we play a Photic Raider, capture 2, Hookmaster, and then we unstun Corp. We use Spark Fist to hold on. The tide is low because the Keyraken advanced, so don't forget that, but irrelevant anyway. So I fight the Keyraken, pop the ward, and then use Horrid Sinan to finish up the Keyraken. And once again, I win! Woo! Right, just as I went and finished up my deck, so yeah. That seems to be a fine deck. I don't know, it doesn't seem to have anything that stands out. There's the Thalassophobia, that's hilarious. Other than that, it's it's a fine deck. It doesn't seem to be standing out in any way to me. That make it so was hilarious. That game, that was just ridiculous. Yeah, so it might be a perfectly fine deck. Does what it does. So yeah, I'll play it some more, see what it's like, but seems to be just an average Dark Tidings deck that's fun and okay. Cool. Alright, so yeah, it's not exactly perturbing. It's even if he is perturbed. Poor Bialastock. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good time. I did, as usual. And I'll see you next time for game number 11. Bye bye!